From Perth-Wellington.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, my question is for the Attorney General. I think we can all agree that rising municipal insurance premiums must be reined in. In fact, we did all agree to that. Last February, I introduced a private member's resolution to implement a comprehensive long-term solution to reform joint and several liability for municipalities. My motion received unanimous consent from all parties in this legislature. Minister, a year ago, your government agreed this was a serious issue and that it must be addressed. That's why municipalities were so shocked when you told last year's annual conference you wouldn't do anything about it. Municipalities want to know, why did you change your mind and why won't you help them?
Thank you, Attorney General.
Merci, Monsieur le Président, and I want to thank the member for his question. Legal liability reform is an important and complex issue that significantly affects a diverse group of stakeholders in Ontario. So the Law Commission in Ontario, other provinces and other countries have examined this issue and determined that the rule of joint and several liability is the fairest way of dealing with a shortfall in damage. So after considering the feedback we received from all stakeholders, Ontario has decided not to move forward with changes to the rule and joint and several liability at this time. So, Mr. Speaker, we have looked at it, we have consulted with many stakeholders,
and
this joint and several liability process has been in place for almost 100 years, and it will continue to.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thank you, Speaker. Again to the Attorney General. Speaker, for years, this government has been promising action. I've seen the Attorney General's files. They show you sought advice from trial lawyers. They show that you sought no advice from insurers, municipalities, or taxpayers. At the recent Roma-Ogra conference, I spoke with many municipal officials. Overwhelmingly, they are furious. It's time to respect the will of municipalities across Ontario and respect the resolution that was passed in this House by all parties last year. Will you do it? And will you support the resolution I tabled 2 months ago?
I'll say that to the member of the opposition. If your son has an accident and he's totally disabled, I will not be able to look in his eyes and say, your dad and I, when it was possible to do so, we changed the rules and now you have to rely on welfare for your benefits. I wouldn't be able to do that. And that's why, after the consultation, we have decided that we will continue with this joint and several liability. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. New question, the member from Timmins, James Bay.